they getting? Naomi
and that soap.
And it's like,
I want to go home.
He used to be that blunt.
He's always blunt.
No, he's softened up a lot, Susan. You don't see it. But he even tries to hold conversations.
What did he say? He wanted to go home tonight?
He said, "Are you got how long?" No, he asked how long we were going to continue conversating, which means
Look at that guy. Looks like
means
David McCallum.
wrap it up. Which means wrap it up, right,
He's
Joe?
come up in front of, on top of the steps and went out there leaving.
he's like, I wasn't asking.
I wasn't asking for help.
Yeah.
What was that all about?
Oh, well, he was trying to get everyone to leave. And I was like, Ben, I'm sorry. I got an immovable wall on my left, and my mom's still talking on my right, so I can't get up and move.
Well, I'm glad that we were able to get out of his way, because he gets really, if you encroach his space, he really gets. But it was very enjoyable. I loved it. I really liked it.
I just think it's funny that Bill foiled Pete Carroll's onside. I find that hilarious.
That's great. That is great. Ain't it?
Yeah, Joe, it is.
You know what gets me, Tony? This is where tolerance comes in. I was no piece of cake, but Miss Beth had it worse. And she still managed.
What do you mean Ms. Beth had it worse?
Growing up,
With what?
Just
in general. And she stuck to it. She got up at 5 and went to work. I didn't even know what 5 o'clock was.
You gonna volunteer and help them with their EOGs?
hell no. I don't have to do it this year. First year.
No, it's not your first year.
Of not having to do EOGs?
Yeah, this is your first year of
Oh,
retirement,
that's
right?
That's right. I'm sorry, I apologize.
Yeah, Mommy spent
So
like.
you've been retired for a year.
Almost.
No,
I'm gonna
Well,
get
you
up
kinda had the mini-
last day of school. I'm gonna get up. I ordered DeBolt a retired T-shirt because she got me one.
The Volt is retiring.
Yeah.
I thought David didn't want her to do
So now she can. And then, so I'm gonna go.
that. I would get her the T-shirt, but I wouldn't.
I might get it to her before the end of the day. But on my last day of work, she made it very special. Okay? And that reciprocity that you always talk about,
Yeah.
okay,
Yep.
is something that I feel I need to do. If it wasn't for her, nothing would have been done for me by anybody.
Don't have
Okay.
to raise your voice at me.
I'm not. I'm just making a
Joe,
point.
how was your barbecue,
And
Joe?
you didn't have to raise your
great.
voice at me and say, I'm not ordering wings. Okay? Beth and Bill just looked at each other like, oh my God.
Because
This is why we don't want to go on a trip with them.
This is why the conversations get all convoluted. You're asking me on the other side of the table.
I said, Rudy,
What
what
am I to
kind
assume?
of wings do we always get?
Let me explain.
Do
this.
we always get?
Do you always get?
No.
The waitress is standing in front of you,
Oh my God, Joe.
and you're asking me this question. So I said, what the hell is she doing ordering? Even though you said, what is she doing ordering wings?
I mean,
Well, see, I can't do that, Joe. So.
I know. I gotcha.
Oh, thanks, Joe. All right, I think they're done.
Amalfi with us and then go off and do their own thing up in northern Italy.
Wonderful.
Because they were like 2 weeks, all of us together, I don't think is a good idea.
So you blame me for that?
No,
Oh.
I don't. I'm sure I get on their nerves too. Bill is a mover and a shaker. Move. Okay? Did you see how fast they were up and out? Did you see how long it took our family to get out the fucking door?
Well, he left Joe, and I had to get Joe.
I know. But
Yeah,
then he
great
just
job.
stood there. He didn't walk out the door. He waited.
Joe waited?
Yeah, he's smart.
Joe didn't know where he was.
No, Joe waited. Daddy waited.
You know what? I think we're a pretty good bunch.
Okay. All right, Rudy, we just move at different speeds than everybody else. You move at a different speed than everybody
Communication was a pain in the ass the first day of the cruise.
Okay.
Yeah, Joe.
Yeah, that's because we didn't know where in the hell we were.
else.
Yeah, we didn't know where the hell they
When
were.
you're trying to adjust to everybody and everything, and And Daddy didn't want to download the app because he didn't want to have to communicate. So, yeah.
So it was a pain in the ass for me to do my e-muster, and I was running around like a headless chicken dragging Daddy behind
We
me.
did go to the E-Muster.
We went to the muster station and we were already checked
we
in.
Did it.
How? How?
I said, I checked you in. And then
Probably because, she was responsible for getting all of her people and she just did it. Even without seeing you.
No, she saw us because we were there.
Yeah. But she had already checked you in when you hadn't been there.
Susan, we were
Rudy,
there.
all right.
She saw us.
Okay.
She checked us in.
And then you went back again?
Because I didn't realize. They keep saying if you haven't been, I didn't realize, first of all, that we were even number 7. So,
Okay. All I'm saying, Rudy, is
all I'm saying is we went, we had a great time, and we came back in one piece. Okay? It's not a fucking military drill where everything has to go perfect.
Yeah, but if me and you go on a Roaring Riot cruise, you can't do that.
Joey, me and you never have a problem.
I'll probably download that app next time so I can check out the party and stuff.
did you call them about that? What did they say?
That's right. Wednesday the 22nd.
What's Wednesday the 22nd?
They were supposed to come and get that.
So now it's this Wednesday?
I hope.
No, Rudy, after the 22nd, did you call them?
No, I did not.
Okay.
This Wednesday I'm going out with my buddies to play games at MAB. And we got pizza this time.
They're going to MAB to play card games and stuff.
Who's going?
Bunch of people.
Joe, do blind people play card games?
Yep.
So you're not going to be home Wednesday?
Nope. We got pizza for MAB. They moved it back to MAB so they can have pizza because everybody was saying, man, we're hungry. Like
Joe, what's the
What did you have before?
chips.
Oh, when they have game night at the thing?
When they had it at Lion Services, we just had chips and cookies.
Oh.
Well, now we have pizza.
All right, Tony.
Oh. Wow. Who says that?
You do, Joe.
I had fun. What?
Stay here and go card
Yeah. You have a nice dinner.
Yeah.
Oh, I go to work on Tuesday. Yeah. I do a lot of screws. Where's Daddy?
Daddy's coming. All right. Oh, sorry, Joe. I didn't see you.
I think that makes 2 of us, Daddy.
Yep.
2 of us what?
He didn't see me.
That just changed the modus operandi. See?
What? What are you talking about?
What happens when I pull up to the drive? You go in front.
I know. But you get mad, so I tapped on the car and I